Well, another big game for Dontae Strickland as he gets set to return to the Carrier Dome this week. And Dontae, let's talk about this ground game in the weather you guys were in last week. What was that battle like to get it going this past week?
Actually, when we woke up early in the morning at the hotel, we already knew the weather was going to be pretty bad. But Coach just said, I asked Coach Hart what would he do playing as a Hall of Famer at Michigan. What would he do in this type of weather? So he recommended to take our gloves off, tape our hands, and everything. So that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, there's a guy that knows a few things. Mike Hart's still Michigan's all-time leading rusher. I'm sure they had some bad weather up in the big house from time to time. But that was a different level of rain at some points. Did you feel the game plan shifting to accommodate that as the game went along?
I mean, we kind of canceled out on the pass play, but we kind of stuck to the ground a little bit more than usual. But, it planned out pretty good.
It looked like it was a lot of teamwork. You'd be wiping off Dungy's hands with a towel before you guys all went out. How are you guys all helping each other out in ways you don't normally have to?
The staff on the side, they had a lot of towels on the side for us to use, try to keep our hands warm, try to keep our hands dry, actually, rather than warm. But, it was just the wind also played a big factor as well. So you just had to keep your hands as dry as you can.
How tough was it to do what you guys like to do, which is hurry up and get out there and get moving with all those outside conditions?
It was a little bit of a tactic at first, but we got it moving as the game got on moving forward. But it wasn't as fast as we usually go. We go a whole lot faster, but the weather played a big role on that.
All right, you got your first touchdown of the year in the game. How did it finally feel to get that touchdown number one?
It was a lot of weight off my shoulders. Every game I'm trying to get in the end zone, but this game happened to be the first one, so it felt pretty good.
All right, Dontae, midway part of the season here, you're halfway through. What's the report card for this team? Where do you feel you are in the progression?
We're pretty good right now. 2-4. We'd rather be 5-1 or whatever, but. Just got to keep pushing. Can't win every game, but it's always how you bounce back from a loss. So that's what we're looking forward to right now.
Coach Babers talks every week about the process. It's a new system for everybody but the coaches. Mm-hmm. Do you feel the process is growing, if aside from the wins and losses, that part's maybe progressing right now?
Of course. Coach Babers is very family-oriented, so he's always about sticking together, not, one guy talking about one guy. It's always team loss, team wins. So we always got to stay together. We've
talked various points throughout the season about your role within the offense, as a standard running back in the offense, and the fact that you were an H-back last year. And it's a versatile role this year. Have you noticed last year's role helping out this year's role and what you're trying to do?
Oh, yeah. Always as change position, your role changes. But more of probably a leader standpoint, being the guy calling the plays on offense, So it's you just got to take it all in at one time.
All right, 3 weeks away from the Dome. What's the feeling like to be back at home this week?
Everybody loves playing at the Dome. There's not a better place on this planet than the Dome, so it's always good coming back home.
Easier week, too, without all the travel and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a travel guy, so coming back home, staying in the hotel at home is always good, and seeing my family as well.
Yeah, quick little drive to the Dome's a little easier, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, Virginia Tech will be awaiting you guys this weekend. What do you know about the history? Because this was a big rivalry a long time ago, before you guys were around. I mean, it's been 12 years since 14 years since the teams have played in the Dome. Do you guys have any sense of that history, or is it too long ago right now?
Probably too long ago, especially for me. I wasn't around that long. But I guess we're just renewing the rival, seeing what we can do on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm saying if you're 5 or 6, I don't know how much that's going to stick to you, right?
Oh, yeah, not at all. So I guess we'll see what happens on Saturday.
All right, this current Virginia Tech team, we know, though, is a lot like those old Virginia Tech teams in one way. Their defense is very good. What stands out about this group that's, top 5, top 10 in the country and basically everything?
Probably say their defensive line is probably the strongest on the defense. But defense as a whole, they're all good, So we got to play our best game this game.
All right, we've seen so many fast starts on offense last week aside. What is it going to take to pull that out this week again?
We just got to, take advantage of capitalizing. So anytime the defense gets a turnover, we got to try to score and get for our best ability.